Welcome back, family. If you have just joined us, you're still locked onto DBS, and this morning is going to continue. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a serious topic, but it's something that we need to do. Of course, we think of Christmas, we think of sharing, we think of the family. At least I hope we think of sharing. But it's about togetherness, and too often we get too caught up in the commercialized Christmas and forget the real meaning. So one thing we need to make sure we do is that we put back spirituality, we put back Jesus into Christmas, and we have our friends from the YPG giving us a reminder that our youth here in St. Lucia, they need us. We need to be a community, one village here in St. Lucia, and do what we can to help out the youth. So let's go see what our friends at the YPG have to share with us today.
I would like to address at this moment, once we are hearing about deaths with the youth, death in the country, we from the YPG are not satisfied with what's going on. We have seen the difficulties that the youth in St. Lucia has been facing, and we believe that the only way for the crime and violence to stop in St. Lucia among the youth is when we invest in the youth. We have seen how many communities that could be having investments in it, and we don't see nothing going on. And the youth that are there, because they are not involved in any other activity, they are always involved in drugs and fight, arguments, revenge that has bring the youth together to do what is evil instead of doing what is good. We understand that without the investment from the government and even from or the private areas, it will not stop the violence. It must have the investment there that the youth in the country can live a better life. And we from the YPG, every week we are fighting with our best to help the youth. We would like as well to address to all the churches, pastors, that take care of youth, that you could as well do activities in communities. Let us stop only being inside of our churches, preaching love without going out and show this love. If the churches do not work inside of the communities, we don't believe that much thing can be done in there. So we pastors should go out, help the youth of the country with what we have the best. As we have the stories of many youth in the YPG that was living a bad life, involved with bad gangs and crime, and today they turn their life around.
Before coming to the YPG, my life was a total mess. Before, I used to have hatred against my mother. Every time she used to speak to me, I always had an answer to give to her. I never used to be at home, I never used to be in the house. Sometimes my mother only used to see me maybe 2 times for the week because I was always out in a gang. I used to be smoking, I used to be drinking. I never used to obey my teachers at school. I was somebody very disrespectful at my school. My teachers never saw me as somebody, as a role model to anybody in the school. Everybody thought I was a bad person. At home in my community, everybody thought I was a good boy, I was a good person. They would see me, they would wave me, say good morning, I would say good morning. But they never knew the kind of background that I had. I had a bad background. I used to hate my mother. I always used to call with my mother. She would come and tell me one thing, and I would do something else. She would try to correct me, and I would always say, oh, mommy, why you want to tell me this? I'm a big man. I used to think I was a big man in a house, so I never used to listen to her at all. But coming to the YPG, I learned how to have love for my mother. I learned how to respect my teachers, how to have love for everybody, how to overcome my addictions to smoking, to drinking, as well as partying. I used to party a lot. I used to tell my mother, mommy, I go to the cinema with my friends. Next thing you know, I all grossly party with my friends. So I was able to know that these things does not really have real happiness. The real happiness is with God. Where you have a relationship with God, it's better to have a relationship than to be out there smoking, drinking, because sometimes with our friends we smoke, we drink. At the moment we are happy, but when we go home by ourselves, we are sad. But with God, we have that eternal happiness inside of us. So coming to the YPG, I learned how to overcome my addictions, how to change, and now people see me as a role model to others, and I as well can help those who smoke and drink. I can help them change their life and help them get through this situation.
So that's our wake-up call. Let that be something at the forefront. Don't get too caught up in the commercial aspect of Christmas. Gifts are great, but let's give a greater gift, something that's long-lasting, meaningful, and would leave an impact on our youth. So think of what you can do to help somebody, whether it's your cousin, your friend, your neighbor, but we need to come together as a village. So let's make sure we are centered for this Christmas, and we think of others as well, not just ourselves. We'll be back. Good morning to you again. It's the best month of the year. Yes, December is here. And I'm here with Auntie Sharon. How are you today, my love?
I'm doing really well, thank you.
Super. And it's always a fabulous day when we're around. Of course, if you take note of her outfit, she's always fashion forward.
So she says.
Yes, that's what I say. So you guys just have to go with that, okay? But this season we're bringing you again Black Bottle Art. Now this is her masterpiece, her labor of love. And Auntie Sharon, I mean everything just either glitters or shimmers. It's a statement piece. Let us know what is available and what Black Bottle Art is about.
But first of all, you must understand that Carnival and Christmas are the two times of the year that you can be ostentatious. And you can get carried away, and it's fine. It's perfectly fine, right? Okay, so Black Bottle Art is about recycling and repurposing used liquor and wine bottles and creating them into objet d'art. And what it is, we make them into beautiful pieces, and so we keep them away from the landfill. So I think this is my way of contributing to the environment. So we make them into beautiful pieces, as you can see. You know, I have and I can tell you the bottles, huh? All of them are bottles. We have Courvoisier, we have Beringer, we have Admiral Rodney, and Verdi. I love working with Verdi because I love bedazzling the covers. So it's really nice. And most of my Verdi bottles that I do, whatever, they're completely functional. So you can use them. Yeah, that's basically it. Now, Chayla, you're gonna buy one of my pieces because I made centerpieces. This is my Christmas line 2018. And I did a lot of centerpieces. And so you can beautify your home, your table. You know, we having all those dinners and having people coming over. And now with all of those art shows and decor shows on television, it's like a mad competition.
It's true.
Everybody's like, you know, when I started doing my things and doing my colors, like I did a black Christmas tree one year and nobody was doing anything.
Right.
Nobody. Now this one tell me, oh, Sharon, I want you to do something for me. I'm doing rose gold and pink, rose gold and gold, you know, blue and silver. That's kind of traditional now, you know, and all kinds of fancy purple and something.
Yeah, because, you know, people are catching up now. And of course, they want to be, you know, again, trendsetters. It's the time where you invite so many people. It's house to house. And you want to make sure you have the pieces that capture attention.
That's right. And people want to be different. And you know what it says to me? It's something that I've always believed. There is a creative living in everybody. It's just a matter of, you know, getting in touch with it, whether it's your hair and the way you do it, your makeup, the way you dress,
and
you know.
finding that way to express it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But I have to tell you, I think your camera person, Marlon, he took pictures of it. I'm very proud of myself. I wanted to get wreaths and decorate them and of course sell them, and I couldn't get them in time because my friend couldn't do it. So I was outside and I'm stressing about that, and my eyes just fell on this coconut thing because for Journée Creole we had picked coconuts and we actually cut down a tree. You know the sheath over the coconut, the flower?
Yes.
And my husband calls it canot, meaning a canoe, a boat. It looks like a boat. So I made 2 boat pieces, centerpieces, and I'm so proud of them.
Lovely. And
Yeah.
you know, that's what you're always coming up with something new, something very different. Now, of course, when we speak to centerpieces and all these good stuff with all the glitz and dazzles, you know, it catches the eyes of the ladies, and the men may think of the ladies, but I know you always do special things for the men, especially with these bottles.
Yes,
so
our rum bottles.
What do we have for our Caribbean men?
Our Caribbean men, especially the seasons for drinking,
Yes.
right? So again, I have my rum bottles for them, where you can pour your favorite rum or liquor, or you can make your own, because you know that we do our spice,
That's right.
right? So yeah, I have that, and all of my pieces, they're one of a kind, so you're not going to see them anywhere else. But you can sit with me, and I like to do consultations with my clients, and you say, okay, I'm doing this theme or that theme, I want this color, with my rum bottles too.
So
Okay?
full customization.
Exactly. So the men can sit and say, okay, I don't want anything too sparkly or whatever, you know.
Exactly.
So I cut the mirrors, I grout. Girls see me grouting.
hardworking woman, you know.
No, I can be a plumber when a tiler. A tiler
Yes.
when I'm finished.
Well, you know, a Jackie of all trades. That's what I will say. And of course, how do people contact you so they can either have their consultation or come buy a piece right away?
Right away. Okay, you call me on 284-8691, or you can leave a message on Facebook. I have Black Bottle Arts.
All right.
Yep.
So you are in the know, everybody. Remember, we have Sharon here giving us all these fabulous pieces, both for the ladies and the gents. So, I mean, don't be left in the dark. Be the one that leaves people leaving your house in awe, of course, for the season. And Sharon, we wish you
Exactly.
all the best.
Thank you.
All right, and thank you
you.
as well. So make sure you get your black bottle art.
Good morning, St. Lucia. Bonjour, St. Lucie, and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session with Soca Size St. Lucia. Soca Size is an exhilarating Caribbean workout that combines aerobics and Caribbean dance. Joining me this morning, I have Vernel Flavien and Sheila Mendez, and I am Shani Victorine, and we will be leading the wine. Are you ready to begin? Woo! All right, let's do this. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a wine and tone routine to Rock and Come In by Linky the First. Our first movement is just a groove. You feel in the music however you want. Just move the hips side to side. If you want, you can extend the arms. You can rock back or rock forth. That's good. All right. Our second move, we start, bring the arms out. You're going to continue moving the hips side to side, and the arms are going to go forward and over the head. Out, forward, over the head, out, forward, over the head, and out. Our third move, arms are out again, and it's basically you're just brushing the hair from the side, brushing the hair from the side. Give me two more, last one. All right. 3 simple movements, but still an awesome workout. Are we ready?
Yes!
All right, let's do this. Hips, eyes.
Rock and come in, baby, oh, baby, me say rock and come in. I mean,
Hey.
rock and come in, oh, party girl, stop and come in.
4, 3, 2, 1, and
I mean,
over.
come in, oh, party girl, stop and come in. I already does rock and your body.
Remember, you're still moving the hips, holding the core nice and tight. 4, 3, 2, rock, and hey. Whoa.
Want it on me, baby, me say rock and come in. I mean, I pull it rock and come in, oh, party girl, stop and come in.
4, 3, 2, over, and
I mean, I pull it rock and come in, oh, party girl, stop and come in. I already does rock and come in. The way she move her body, I'm making me want it. I can't tell nobody.
back to our first move. Forward, forward, over, forward. All right. Nice strong arms. Rock. Hey, 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 rock, 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 rock. Hey. Over. Last one. Rock, rock. Going forward and forward. Over. Forward. Over. Last one. Rock. Rock. Hey. 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 Rock. 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 Whoa. Over. Rock. Hey. 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 All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We hope you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Soca Size St. Lucia. Have a great day.
No Friday is complete here on This Morning if we don't do a little soca size, no matter how long or how short. If it makes you happy, if it makes you sweat, then you know you're doing something good. Let's just get moving. Let's get active. We know it's a festive season and we're going to indulge. I know I am. Forget my diet right now. But listen. Take care of yourselves. 'Tis the season to spread the love and continue to be here with us because you are family. And thank you once again because we are number one. That means you're winners. And you know what? We're going to make sure we do it all over again. Monday's going to be another amazing one because we count down to Christmas. So with that said, good people, go have a blessed weekend. Have some fun in my honor and I will see you soon.